Hey everybody, I'm Greg Soul, and I'm back with another CIQ demo. So this one's going to be pretty short and sweet because I've done something extremely similar already. So I'm going to be using Ascender to migrate a Rocky 8 host to a Rocky 9 host. It doesn't sound earth-shattering. My previous one was migrating CentOS 7 to Rocky 8, and it is an almost identical process, just a few slight tweaks, and I have a Git repository that's already pre-configured for all of that. But I thought I'd show it to you anyway, right? Just to give you some ideas. Maybe you didn't find the previous one, but this one actually applies to you. So I have created a project inside of my environment. I have tied all of my pieces together. So let me look for Rocky here in my job template. So this is my Rocky 8 to 9 migration. I'm going to click edit on it really quick just to kind of show you all of the components. I have an inventory again, which is a big list of all the hosts I could potentially operate. And I've got my Rocky 8 hosts in there that I want to migrate over. I've also got my project, which remember that ties specifically to a Git repository. And then I've got my playbook right here, Rocky 8 to Rocky 9 using the Elevate tool from our friends over at Alma Linux. They put that together. Last, I add my credentials to be able to log into the host, and then I'm done. I'm ready to just fire it off. So down here in the limit section, because I've written my playbook in such a way that you can't run it against all of your hosts, you actually have to limit it down to a very specific set. It's kind of protection. Make sure you don't blow up that entire inventory. I have specified my specific hosts in here. So this one, I am just doing the execution, the migration. In my previous one, I actually showed you how to do VMware snapshots, and all of that is very simple, and you can do that quite easily in the exact same way. I could have even cloned those workflows in here. So let me pop in and tell you what I'm talking about when I say clone. So I'll look for Cent because I have some stuff as far as CentOS migration, CentOS 7 migration goes. And if I actually want to make a copy of something, I can really easily. So here's all my CentOS 7 to Rocky 8 migration stuff. If I actually wanted to start, just copying these off, I could hit from the template section, the little copy template button right there. Click that and it will make a copy, adds and the date. I can go into it, hit edit really quick, and then I can change all of this up, right? So it's already using the pretty much exact settings I want. I'm just going to have to change inventory, project, playbook. Well, maybe I do have to change everything on this one, but say, for example, it is the workflow with all the various pieces. If I wanted to copy that and then just make a couple of adjustments, because actually most of the stuff that's in there is kind of the VMware copying, I could actually do that really easily. But I digress. I'm going to pop back over here to the job section. You can see the migration running. I'm just going to talk about really quickly the playbook and what is different from the CentOS 7 to this. So all of this is virtually identical. In the last one, I didn't have any of the pre-task stuff in here. So someone was kind enough in their environment. They actually used right here this extra stuff you see. They are doing some before upgrade and then right after upgrade and then kind of a post-processing where they have some additional tasks that they're doing kind of per host. And so they made a pull request. It all looked great. We integrated it in. And now there's extra functionality in here for everybody else. So I digress. That's just my way of saying, hey, please contribute. Please help out the fellow admins out there. Essentially what I'm doing is I am doing an upgrade. So you want to be on the latest version of whatever you got, the newest packages. So it does an upgrade. After that, it's going to pull in the Elevate package. So it's installing that in, it's pulling in Leap Upgrade, and then you're going to specify your system stuff. And so here it is Data Rocky. It's that allows you to migrate from or to a Rocky host. So in the CentOS 7, it was the exact same packages because it needs the Data Rocky. Here I'm going from Rocky 8 to Rocky 9. So it is the exact same setup there. I'm running through all of the same processes where it does the pre-upgrade. That pre-upgrade takes a little while and it actually finds any kind of anomalies that it thinks you may need to make changes in there. Keep in mind that this isn't perfect. The more vanilla your system is, right, the less intricate customization you have, the more likely this will succeed. So I'm not saying it's going to work in every instance, but it might work in some for you. So after it does the pre-upgrade, it creates this report file. I have this shell command that goes through, scrolls through, finds all the various exceptions that they recommend, and it will do those right here as it loops through, but also have some recommended pre-upgrade stuff. So it's going to do all of that. Last, it'll do the full upgrade, do a reboot, and then it's going to display what our system is. I'm going to pop back over to the screen while it processes, and through the magic of editing, you're not going to have to wait, and we'll be back just a moment. Huzzah, we're back. And you can see it completed successfully. And if I scroll all the way down, it should show right here the version prior was Rocky 8.8, and now the version is Rocky 9.3. So it was able to upgrade successfully. Again, your mileage may vary. It just depends on your workloads, what you're kind of doing in your environment. Kind of as our standard migration suggestion is to export your data in some fashion, build fresh, and then migrate over when you're doing versions. But barring that, this could be a good solution for you. So this is the part where I say thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please throw in my direction. I love interaction. I have been getting so many suggestions from folks. Oliver, as a fellow out there who's been sending me suggestions on making videos, and so I'm happy to add those to the list and creating those. And if you are a person similar to that has suggestions, please reach out. If you would like some maybe help doing your migrations, we'd love to talk to you. If you would love support, or you want to do some automation with Ascender, please feel free to give me a shout. And if nothing else, I guess happy automating, happy migrating, and we'll see you next time. Bye.